Hi everyone, it's Chris here at Purely Outdoors. Today we're going to be doing a full review video of the Dometic Club AIR 390S model from Dometic. So this is a fantastic traditional style awning for caravanners and motorhomes. The great thing with the club model, especially in the 390 width, is that you've got three different height ranges. So it's perfect, again, for your caravans up to 265 centimetres. And then the OWL model can accommodate a sort of motorhome up to 3.25 meters. So really good in terms of your flexibility on vehicle. We'll chat through some of the exterior and interior features, as well as some of the accompanying sort of extensions and annexes that you can bolt on to really make it sort of suited to your individual needs. So in terms of the fabric on this Club 390S, it's the Weather Shield Pro fabric. So it's sort of the best in class and a very long-standing fabric from Dometic. Great for sort of UV resistance and waterproofing qualities. And it's one of those fabrics you really need to see in person, where it really sort of shows the quality of the fabric. Moving on then to the inflation system. So again, a best in class inflation system. Dometic have really been sort of pioneers in the single point inflation system now over the last sort of 5 to 10 years. Their beams can sort of go up to 9 psi is what they recommend. So a really robust, strong beam in the event of sort of high winds. You know you're in safe hands. They've got the multi-deflation points on each of the beams, and then your single inflation point in the center beam here. In terms of then some of the additions that you can bolt onto this awning, we've got the tall Annexe here that we'll chat about in more detail. But as you'll notice, it again comes in the Weather Shield Pro fabric and a really nice blend from the awning itself. Moving on then to the canopy. So the club itself comes with an air beam integrated canopy, which is really nice. It's just a little bit extra rain cover. And it's also got these apex ventilation points, which again just really help with the breathability in the awning itself. Moving on to the side, you've got the really heavy duty guy straps here and your storm tie down points as well in each corner. So again, you can just be really rest assured in those windier conditions that this awning is really going to be durable. We're just going to now take a step inside the Club 390 and just chat through some of the features there. Okay guys, so we're inside the Club 390S now. I think the first thing to note is how fantastic this dual pitch roof system is from Dometic. Really gives you great head height, especially at the front of the van, where some of the models, you know, they slope a little bit more, but this one feels really nice and airy and spacious, especially when you have this addition of the skylight, which comes as standard with the Weather Shield Pro fabric. Again, just lets a lot of light pour into the awning, which is fantastic. In terms of the front panels, you've got the window here with the curtains that just slide across as so. Again, they all come with those as standard. You can then leave one of the panels open, or if you'd prefer, if you'd rather sort of that airflow to come in, but sort of preventing bugs and stuff like that coming into the awning, they do an optional mesh panel for both of these two front panels, which I know have been really popular this year with our customers. Going on to then other features inside, we've connected up the Sabre link points. As you can see, you've got the Velcro tabs on each of the air beams, and these can be used as either an isolated area of lighting, or they can be joined up around the awning, which is a really nice feature. As we go back on the inflation system as well, you might notice you've got these isolation points as well. So if you are worried that you feel one beam may be deflating, you can really easily just isolate one particular area and get that swapped out. So again, real nice peace of mind that you're not having to change the entire awning. You can quickly repair and still keep the awning fully erected. So again, great feature from Dometic. We'll now talk through some of the extension features and sort of how it attaches to your van, your caravan or motorhome. Okay guys, so we'll now just talk about how the club can attach to your van. Obviously it goes across the rail channel at the top, but then you've got two sort of options on how you can then get a really nice tight seal on either side of the awnings. You can purchase the deluxe upright poles. So they sit in these little pockets here, and again can be tied against these foam pads that just give a really nice secure lock against the vehicle. You've also then got these pre-punched holes at multiple points along the back, again where you can use the limpet sort of suction accessory that again Dometic provide as an optional extra, again just to give it that further lock-in seal. So there's a few different options on the market from different suppliers on how you can get that really nice tight seal, but we have found the Dometic one is definitely a best in class from that point of view. Then talking about the actual accessory track here, so at the top you can see we've got these different style storage systems that again you can customize depending on your specific needs. Again, just shows how customizable Dometic is versus maybe some other manufacturers. You've got those options if you need them. Again, to make the awning feel even homelier, a very popular addition is the Continental carpet, which is completely made to measure for this specific awning model. You've also got these little points up here as well, which is great just to toggle in a roof liner. Again, an optional extra that just really helps prevent that sort of condensation buildup and the moisture in your actual roof fabric. So just helps keep that longevity of the awning. Then just going on to this side panel, so as you can see we've zipped it out to allow just a really nice gateway into your extension. We've also got the made to measure extension carpet as well in here, and what you can see from the extension is it's completely freestanding with the air beam system. And if you are limited on awning rail straight length, but you do need that extra storage space, this is a fantastic way of doing it without needing a larger awning. What you can also buy with the extension is an inner tent. So if you want to use it as a bedroom space, perfect for that as well. What you can also do is you can zip out this point here. So if the extension is blocking a vehicle on your van, you can see straight in as well. And if you've got again another storage box maybe at the rear of your van, you can gain full access to that as well. So a really good adaptable space, and we really recommend the extension if you're maybe a larger family and just need a few different options with your awning. So what we'll do now is we'll talk through the tall Annexe. Again, probably the most popular addition we've found to the Dometic awnings. Some really nice key features that we'll now discuss on that. Okay guys, so we're now focused on the tall Annexe. So another great quality with this, it can zip onto either side panel of the Club 390. We've put it on this side here. I think the first thing to notice is just what great extra space you can have with the Annexe. You've got the inner tent here, which comes as standard, so perfect for a bedroom space. You can fit in your standard double air bed, enough comfortable space around that. If you don't want it as a bedroom space, these can simply clip out, and then it can be used with a partition wall again, which comes included. If you want it to just be a storage space, which is great for bikes, wet gear, or even sort of sleeping space for pets. So really, again, a good adaptable space that Dometic have with this accessory here. They do more of a sloped bedroom Annexe, which we've found not to be as popular as the tall Annexe here. But again, another good option if you're just wanting the space to be a sort of sleeping zone only. Has got the rear access door as well, so if you want it to be a quick in and out space of getting into the awning without coming through the front, again you've got that option there. Comes with the fully sewn in ground sheet as well, so again lovely from a sort of keeping everything dry point of view as well. And if the bedroom inner is taken out, you can get another Continental carpet again to line this space. So a lovely addition to the club. Really popular accessory. What we'll do now is we'll just take a step outside the club and we'll talk through the AirBrake 3 that we've got up on display and the K9 dog shelter as well. Okay, so we're now outside of the club, and I hope this sort of heightened angle really helps you get a feel for the grandeur of the awning, and also this AirBrake 3 that we've got on display here. So the AirBrake 3 also comes in an AirBrake 5, so if you want 5 panels, you can also buy a single panel on its own that you can zip in, or a further gate as well, just to make this a really nice penned-in space. We've got it in the Weather Shield Pro fabric just to match the awning and the extension, but it also comes in the all-season fabric too. So a lovely sort of tie into your awning, fantastic for pets because you've got the air beam at the bottom that really locks it to the ground, just prevents dogs sort of digging their way under the air brake itself, which you might sort of get on more poled awnings, poled windbreak, sorry. You've got this clip-in point here as well. So again, this can clip directly into the actual main frame of your awning as well if you want that full seal. But a really great space just for if you want that outdoor dining, but you want the privacy with this nice window running around. Just a really great add-on to your Club 390. We'll now just chat through the canine dog shelter and then just give a full conclusion on this awning setup. Okay, so just when we thought Dometic hadn't thought of everything, they bring out the canine dog shelter here, not only looking after you, but your pet as well. They brought the canine out in the polycotton fabric. So again, really nice, natural, breathable fabric for your pet. So it just acts as, you know, keeping the warmth in during the winter, and then it allows the heat out during the summer. So a really nice all year round shelter for your pet. You've got the ventilation literally on every panel. So again, you know that it's fully breathable and keeping your pet in the best comfort possible. It's got the front door here, and you've also got a side door as well. So really popular addition in 2022. I'm sure it will be going forward as well. As you can see as well, we've zipped in the Air Canopy from Dometic. So this is only available in the Club model. So it literally zips in just under the integrated canopy here, and just gives you this really nice sort of extra outdoor space to your awning. So in the heat of the summer, when you want some space, maybe a relaxer chair, just put your feet up and get out of the sun a little bit, perfect option for your awning. Again, comes in the Weather Shield Pro fabric, so lovely, nice and blend straight into your 390 here. And you've got these really nice heavy duty strapping points as well. So fantastic addition. So I think in conclusion, guys, what we'd say is this really is the best that Dometic have to offer in our opinion. If you want an awning where you can fully customize it, whether that's with an Annexe, an extension, an air canopy, a windbreak, this is really showing you what your Dometic awning can be if you've got one already, or if you think about purchasing one in 2023. So a fantastic setup, fantastic awning. Dometic really are best in class for a reason. And I think this Club model with all of the accessories really highlights that. So thank you so much for listening. And if you've got any comments, any questions, drop them in the comments below, and see you next time.